Yo, it's your boy Trevor David Jones, and you know what time it is. She-Hulk 5. Before I start, remember to like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss a Trevor David Jones video. Now, hey, notification bell. Now let's get into this. Okay, I finally come to the conclusion that Marvel has made this TV show bad on purpose. I don't know why. Maybe they have something against She-Hulk. I don't know. But this is the worst episode of this series and one of the worst episodes of any TV show I've seen in my life. And y'all have seen my channel. You know I'm positive, I'm upbeat, I'm always looking on the brighter side of things. But they took things too far with this episode. Let's jump right in. The positives. Now, when Jen's friend was talking to her, she was, asking her what she liked about the She-Hulk. And she was like, the amazing hair. I like that. I pointed out in episode 1, the hair is one of the best parts of that model. The whole CGI model is good. Actually, it's great. It's one of my favorite models in the whole MCU. But that hair, episode 1, I was like, whew, on fleek. Robust, strong, beautiful. It was just good. So I like that the show remarked, and also Jen remarked that she liked the hair. And that's it for the positives. I know you think I'm playing. You're like, oh, there's some more positives. At least that last little scene. No, that's one of the biggest rooms for improvement. So let's jump right in to the room for improvements. Okay, one of the worst quotes is, the first quote, good morning. I love people getting fit. I love that. I love people getting swole. One of the worst quotes was when Jen was like, don't forget whose show this is. I should have known what it was then, and I think I did. But this quote topped it. No, actually that was tops. But this is close. I'm still Jennifer Walters. She-Hulk is just a thing that happened to me. I almost closed my computer. Don't say that. Don't say that. You're lying. You're lying. You're not telling the truth. Now you're an 8-foot-tall green being that can dang near like smash asteroids, like lift skyscrapers, do all sorts of crazy stuff. This isn't something you can deny. And furthermore, it was a little bit disrespectful. It really was. Like, you come up like that, now you've got the height, you've got the strength, the speed, the durability. We all know what the Hulk can do. A list of powers as long as my arm. It's the Hulk. Healing factor? Come on, bro. And she's like, nah, I'm still Jen. It's just something that happened to me. Stubbing your toe is something that happened to you, finding, getting like an extra chicken nugget. That's something that happens to you. So, this is cool. Becoming a Hulk. Bruce told her in episode 1, man, you ain't got to be a lawyer no more. You're a Hulk now. You're actually one of the stronger superheroes. I can get you on the short list of the Avengers. Come on. So that line was bizarre. It was really odd to superhero culture in general. It was weird and offensive. Okay. So another bizarre part about this show is that I get that they had to throw in some sort of character arc. I said in my last review, the show should have just been her training with Bruce and becoming, the Hulk, the She-Hulk, learning how to become a Hulk. But they chose to go this circuitous route. But so she's a pushover, and I guess she's going to become confident. But that doesn't really make that much sense because she's a lawyer. She's a trial lawyer. So lawyers up there with surgeons are some of the most confident people you can possibly meet. Dr. Strange is a surgeon. So what's the story arc? Very weird, and it just doesn't make that much sense. And on the same road, the show has changed her character from the first episode until now. So the guy asked her on a date, and she they rolled over as they put it in the show. But the weird thing about it is all that she was kind of clueless, very clueless, delusional in the first episode, where she's like, Bruce, I've dealt with infinitely more anger than you. This show has a lot of out there quotes. The thing about that first episode was, as strange as it was, she had the confidence to challenge the Hulk and be like, nah, I'm going back home. And not only that, she had the gall to fight the Hulk in a fist fight. Now, y'all know I just used the 3 words, fight the Hulk, right? Okay, just making sure. She got down. She didn't really win, but she did it. That's come on, man. Her mindset was way off, but I respect the internal fortitude to fight the Hulk. Okay? So she showed some sort of confidence. As this show has gone on, she's delusional, but has no sense of self whatsoever. It's changed it from the first episode. So it's who is this character? What's really going on? These are real issues. Okay. So the biggest room for improvement, which some might have said it was the best part of the episode, was at the end when they dropped the Daredevil reveal. This is a spoiler channel. I don't do spoiler-free reviews. Go somewhere else for that. Not only that, the yellow suit, the comic alt suit, legit stuff. That's the moment you're supposed to be jumping up and down like with Daredevil in No Way Home. You know what I'm saying? Getting hype, getting crunk. Okay, that was the worst part of the episode. The reason being, Marvel, whoever did this, had the nerve after all this stuff to try and sneak in a little Easter egg to get you happy, to get you hyped. After you watch 30 minutes of like complete, I'm not gonna say nonsense, but just like, it was a slog. That's the only way I can explain it, a slog. They're like, yeah, we'll toss them a little something just to abide them. Bro, I almost turned my computer off right there. I say, this ain't no game, Marvel. I love Marvel. Whoever did this, let's, put the blame where it lies. It was almost like the creators or the writers were having a joke with themselves. They're like, we'll just give them a little something to not make up for this, but just like to throw a little sugar on whatever this was. Again, I wasn't as offended as that first line where the whole thing just happened to me, but it was almost offensive. So that's the room for improvements. They didn't have a post-credit, so we can skip that. On to the rating. This episode gets a solid 1 out of 5. I was going to give it a 0 out of 5, but they filmed it. There was something on camera. There was some CGI. There were lines. So I can't really, give it a 0. But it gets a 1 out of 5 pretty solidly. Just a bizarre show. The character of Jen is, collapsing with every episode. Like even the plot, they had a whole 30-minute episode about the She-Hulk suing someone to get the name of She-Hulk? What is this? What is this? There wasn't a punch thrown, nothing. It was, and I'm not even gonna get into the drip broker. I'm not even gonna get into all that. Yeah, man, a 1 out of 5. It's out there. Okay, so I don't really do this that often, but I'm gonna do some additional thoughts. I have faith in Marvel. Like I said, I've been reading the comics since I was knee high. Even if these shows totally tank, which really isn't that likely, I'll always be reading comics. I'll always be down in their culture. That's a definite. Like that's just the way things are. But I guess this phase 4 or whatever is like the rock bottom, I guess, of Marvel. And it's crazy to say that because by other standards, She-Hulk would probably be like, if this came out in the 90s, we'd be like, oh, this is pretty good, whatever. Definitely, quote unquote, better than a lot of things that maybe other production companies have put out. But that's not the point. This is Marvel, and we've been rocking with these movies for a long time now, over 10 years. So, we know what to expect, and we know what they can do. So it's only up from here. We got Black Panther coming out. Ant-Man, those are some of the best films. Quote me on that. Ant-Man, those are definitely some of the best films. But this is like, back when like Captain America Winter Soldier was coming out, Falcon Winter Soldier, that's another spoiler. I'm telling y'all, I will wake up at like 5 a.m. to watch these shows. My cup of coffee, 2 cups of coffee per day, just to watch them. This is before I was reviewing them. I didn't watch these to like take notes. I did this to enjoy myself. Like this is just for me. So I get up, watch my show. It's like dark outside and continue my day. Man, Falcon Winter Soldier, great memories, great show. I'd be hyped for the whole day. This is the first Marvel property of any type, movie, even in this series. This particular episode. This is the first time I've actually felt like I wasted my time like watching something produced by Marvel. 30 some odd minutes, gone. An episode about the She-Hulk suing someone for her own name? Come on, y'all. Come on. And that's all I'm going to say. Now for the outro. Like I mentioned, we got Black Panther here. Couple months, man. Actually, we're past September 11th, so less than 2 months. Yeah, like a solid 7.5 weeks. Obviously, super excited for that. We've got all sorts of stuff coming out next year, but that's a little too far. We got Ant-Man, Guardians 3. I just watched Guardians 2 recently. Still not the greatest Marvel film, but not nearly as bad as I remember. Not bad. Definitely excited for Guardians 3. That's going to be solid. Catch me on Twitch. I'm streaming. I'm actually back to my roots. I'm on Final Fantasy 14. Great game. Super great game. So come check me out. I'm making Ultimate Weapons. And that's all I got. Like I said, I have faith. I know Marvel can correct the ship. I know they're going to get it popping. I just came to the conclusion that they made the show bad on purpose, and I don't know why. I'm not sure that I care either. But this is intentional. This is pen to pad. Like, this show is going to be off kilter. Okay? A little willy-nilly. Some would say loosey-goosey. All right? Okay. Now that's all I got. I'm out here enjoying Mexico City, as I call it, Flexico City. Doing it big. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your week. We're coming up on the weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Okay? As I always say, stay up. I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace.